Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Monday through Thursday. This is general reading, and when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. My Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. You might notice something different behind me. I'm going to be doing some changes with my office. So and since I have this new computer, I did download this program that gives backgrounds. I know you might see a little glitchiness. I'm sorry about that, but I really don't want you to see the background when things start moving around a little bit. So we'll have some fun with these changes, with these backgrounds too. I liked this one. Now, I have posted my longer readings for Aries season, and I did add my introduction onto the readings. I do give you a time marker on when the actual readings begin, but look at the beginning too. You might need to take it into a little bit of stages because it was like, oh, that's a little longer than I thought it would be. Now, I am, when I am trying to get caught up. You know that I was having some computer problems last week. I am trying to get caught up with my week readings now. And whenever the long readings are there, they always kind of throw me off too. And I like to have a couple of days in between readings just to kind of give you some, maybe you're saying, oh, come on, Deb, let's get on with this. But I like to have a little bit of time in between readings because I get a psychic flare. So I did my long readings yesterday, and now we're doing these readings today. So I am hoping that they make somewhat sense to you. And I'm hoping that I don't ramble too much. I'm going to try to keep it on the short side. At the same time, I want to let you know is that when I do these back to back, my filters get very, very thin. So in many ways, if you can understand what I'm saying, in many ways, the message is that much purer. So let's see what we have going on, and let's start the readings now. Hello, my Aries, and happy birthday to you. Let us see what we have going on for my Aries. Let's see, give a couple more shuffles here. Cards are flying. Cards are flying, or at least one is. It's down there. Let's see what we have here. We're going to do two cards. 1, 2. Hold on one second. I don't know with this background if I'm going to disappear from you, but let's go on. Okay. There we go. Woo! We have 3 cards face down. These 2 are reversed. Reversed have a little stronger energy. Let's see what we have for the week for my Aries. First card, here we are. Oh my goodness, I love this, and especially this card, okay? Michael, air energy. That's our Aquarius, which we've got a lot of stuff going on with Aquarius. It's also Gemini. We have stuff going on with Gemini and Libra also. So it is our thought process. It's our words. It could be about hearing news. I'm feeling like this is something majorly changing. You're going to hear some news about something you've been wanting to actually, I'm kind of feeling like the cage door is opening, and it's kind of like freeing. It's very freeing. Things are ended. The cage door is opening. It's time to leave. It's time to move on. It's time to get out. It's time to just go. And I feel like you're going to hear news about that. So if there is something that's been holding you back, restricting you, I feel like, that things are, like I said, I feel like it's this one of those slidey cages, and the cage is opening, and it's like, just running out there. Anyway, 10s are transition, 1-0, transition, moving forward. What I love about this card in general is, this one, I think about this prima ballerina who has worked her little toes off. And, I tend to think if if you work this hard, that your feet are not necessarily the prettiest things to look at. Anyway, she's worked her toes off. She's gotten to the top of her field, and now it's time for her to take a bow. Now it's time for her to get the acclaim that she deserves and what she's worked for. Okay, so I feel like for you, the restrictions, whatever's been holding you back, is lifting. And, and this could be definitely about your job. It could be about your career, work, job, my relationships, work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. A lot of this is, I feel like this is going to be a very freeing energy for you. And I do feel like you're going to hear news that's going to actually like open those gates. Okay. But this is about a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Your next card, Ace of Michael. Again, it's that air energy. Ace is our new start. So in order for you to have a transition, you transition into a new start, new thought, new ideas. Again, I feel like that. I do feel like this is news that you are hearing. And I think that this is very personal to you. I don't think it's so much as a general news that, everyone else is hearing. I think it's very personal to you. And what it is it's, maybe it's a job that maybe it's something in your career that you have worked really, really hard for. And, and maybe you have felt again, I feel like there was a strong restriction here. But now that things are opening, it's like now you can run forward and you can just go and, go for the gold. Grab the brass ring, right? I know I shouldn't try to do these little sayings, but, it's just going for what you want. This is a great week for that. Now, I know it's your birthday season, and that does help. But the thing is, we're also coming up to that full moon. This is that time to really just go for it, okay? If there's something you've been wanting, my Aries, this is that time. Anyway, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Your last card here, the Lovers. The Lovers. Now, this is a 6, so you have a 1-0-1 here. So 1-0, aces are 1. So there's something with the ones that are happening lately. Now 6s is the number of man. It's something you can actually create, something you can, it's not necessarily earth energy, but it is something you manifest, something that you put out there. Raphael, Archangel Raphael is the healer, okay? Now, this is relationship type of energy, and sometimes people see the Lovers and they think that this is a romantic relationship, and it could be. But I feel that this is a, just something that possibly has been held from you. I just get this feeling that something was held from you, and now it's like, it's kind of like the world is righting itself. Not W-R-I-T-I-N-G, though many times that happens too, but it is righting, R-I-G-H-T-I-N-G. Things are becoming back, I shouldn't say back, things are coming into a balance, okay? Okay, so make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So this has a lot of committing, but this is kind of, for you, it's now a choice. I just feel like you're kind of looking this way, and then you're looking forward. You're kind of looking a little bit back, and you're looking forward. And it's kind of like you're anxious. You're so anxious. Your energy's so high to just move over there. Okay, so I mean it's kind of like like the world is righting itself again. It's coming where it needs to be. Anyway, let's go ahead, pull one card. My angel tarot cards. Here we are. Strength. So we have Archangel Raphael. We have Archangel Ariel. So if you think, remember, 1-0-1, 1-1. Okay? Now 1-1 also added together could be a 2, so choices. So, it's kind of like, do you really want to go this, like I said, I see you kind of like it's like it's almost like you're the circumstances are no longer holding you back. It's you that might be holding yourself back. Okay? Because I just feel this, just this great push this great push to go after this. Now, strength is some, hey, strength, courage, all of those things. It's kind of something that you need to really think about. You need to kind of pull into. Whenever I see these any of the archangels, remember I'm always saying, connect with your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine. They send you archangels to help you through this. But it's not just, even though things opening up, whatever has been holding you back, let's put it this way, whatever has been restricting you, sometimes we can get into the mindset that, it's like, you can be restricted and then all of a sudden it's like the restriction is taken off of you and you're kind of like, well, do I still go ahead? We kind of condition ourselves a little bit. My Aries, this is a really big week for you. This is a wild week for you. And, you might have to get some kind of take a chance a little bit. I did talk, I think in the longer readings, I did talk about risks in the Aries season. So while it's not necessarily a risk that you might have thought, you might not have looked at it as a risk maybe a couple of years ago, but now you're kind of, you're weighing your options now. Anyway, great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. So let's see. This is where I play. Let's see what crystal or energy, and let's see if I have it or if I can recognize it. So here, let's see what crystal or energy is there for my Aries. Here we go. Or is needed for my Aries. Let's put it that way. Because I have so many here, and then it's like I pull a card and I'm like, oh, I don't have that. Here we go. Fire. Well, we don't need to. I do have fire burning. I have some candles there, but basically, burning candles is very good. Very bold, bright colors, doing something that energizes you. And you may even want to think about carrying stones to show you that I do have stones that are different color. Or you may want to carry some stones, that do have that essence. Something that or crystals that have that essence. Because fire is about, and this is your sign, passionate creation, travel, courage. So, interest, I feel so many opportunities are out there now, and a lot of the things that have held you back are being lifted. And I do feel like you're going to hear news about this. So could that be a new job? Sure. Also, too, somebody might be hearing about a new home, maybe you're going to be getting the call about that, they accepted your offer, or that there's new places that, maybe a real estate agent's going to say, hey, I've got the perfect home for you too. So it's things that kind of, you were held back and now it's time. It's time. Okay? Okay. So I know I inundated everybody with all, the long readings and then these readings, but, I want to just try to stay on schedule. If you enjoy my readings, please click on the buttons, like, share, subscribe. It does help, and I thank you. As always, my Aries, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.